Hi, this is Rony Mullick, and you're watching the post-market show. And today's market again, the rally continues, and we did see markets closing above 19,500 and then a continuous rally. And this is good. And obviously, people who are bullish have made a lot of money after yesterday. There was a massive short covering, and then once people got and hang of the trend, and they have sold a lot of put option, and the markets have continued on that side. And today it was a Wednesday, and Wednesday the back nifty expiry went well. It opened with a gap up as expected. US markets were shooting up yesterday, but then a profit booking set in. Markets were coming down slowly and steadily, but again towards the last half an hour, 1 hour, there was some kind of a recovery in the market. So that is what has happened today. Basically, if you look at it, Nifty's 15-minute chart, you can see markets opened with a gap up, and then what happened is it continued to move up till 10:45, and then a profit booking has set in, and markets came around 19,780 and then consolidated and ended the day around 19,811, up by 121 points, and majority of the up move was because of the gap up opening. Overall 0.62% up. Nifty. Back Nifty is up 0.35%, and good to see Back Nifty has crossed this trend line, which there was a multiple time it took resistance over there, as you can see. And once that was there, we know 44,500 above markets would open. We discussed in yesterday's show, and then markets did exactly open above that. And then a profit booking had set in, and then markets basically went into consolidation for the rest of it. Back Nifty up by 156 points. Nothing much happened over there. Mid cap, small caps did well. Both of them are up 0.5% up. Mid cap, small caps are also up 0.69%. So things are all right there. Coming to sector, in the sectoral indices, we have IT and PSU banks falling slightly. IT is almost flat because 0.05% negative is not at all, you can say, bearish. And as you know, the TCS results are out, and it looks like the TCS results are decent, and they are planning to go for a buyback. So let's look at the TCS stock today, and the results is that they have decided to go for a buyback, and around 4,500 rupee, I believe, is the the price of 4,100 rupees will be the buyback price. It's trading around 3,600. So let's see how that impacts the market tomorrow. Apart from that, all sectors have ended in the green, as you can see. And talking about the sectors which have done well, we have none of the sectors in fact closed above 1%. That is interesting. But FMCG is up 0.87%, as you can see. Auto is up close to 0.92%, and pharma is up 0.46%. Energy is up 0.94%. So all the sectors move up, and none of them moved up significantly. And Nifty, the movers, as you can see, HDFC Bank, Reliance Industries, and Hindustan Unilever, ITC, the Kotak Bank, these are the top gainers, and they have contributed very, very less funds. As you can see, almost the movements are not that much. So markets have moved very little because of that. But IT came under selling pressure. HCL, Tech, Tata, the TCS, Infosys, State Bank of India, these have come under selling pressure today. FII activity showed that FIIs are still selling, but again they have reduced the quantity, just 420 crores selling from FIIs. DIIs continue to buy more than almost double the selling of FIIs. That has been the case today as well. 1,032 crores buying from the DIIs today. On the economic side of things, we have the German inflation data out exactly as expected at 0.3%. No changes there whatsoever. And even the producer price inflation in US has come out. It's come out as 0.5, and the expectation was 0.3%. So slightly higher inflation can be seen, but that shouldn't be a major problem, I believe. So let's see. The FOMC minutes are going to be announced tonight, so keep an eye out for that. Apart from that, tomorrow GDP of the UK is coming out around 11:30, and it's expected to be negative once again. And what else is there? India's industrial production data, India's inflation rate. So these are all coming out tomorrow. Even the manufacturing production data is coming out tomorrow along with inflation rate. So yeah, keep an eye out for this. So inflation rate this time it is, people are expecting 5.5 percentage. That means a reduction in the inflation from the previous year and from the previous month. So let's see if that works out true or not. So that will be interesting. Apart from that, US inflation is also coming out at 6 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, that is all about tomorrow. Now looking into global markets, and let's see how things are happening over there, because last 3 days, as you know, US markets were firmly trading in the green, and today it looks like some kind of profit booking has set in. So it's not something to be panicked about, but S&P 500 is just down by 0.1 percentage, Dow Jones down by 0.18 percentage, and Nasdaq is in fact in trading in green, 0.12 percentage up. So that is looking good. Talking about global markets, the UK markets are slightly in the red, 0.1 percentage, whereas German markets are up, but even French markets are down by 0.44 percentage. But it's still a green candle because markets opened with a gap down, then moved up from there. So that is there. But Asian markets are trading all firmly in the green, with South Korean markets up the most, 1.8 percentage up, followed by Hong Kong, 1.29 percentage up, and Chinese and Japanese markets are both up by 0.48 percentage and 0.6 percentage respectively. So it's Asian markets are bullish, and European markets are kind of consolidating. Even US markets are consolidating. That is the current scenario in the situation. US, India VIX. Let's look at India VIX today. India VIX is down by 2.5 percentage. It's at 10.98 right now. Crude oil prices are coming down from the panic which created on Monday, but yeah, it is down significantly from that. Around 84.45 is the current level, 1.7 percentage down. Gold prices continue to shoot up, and they have taken has broken this resistance of 1868, trading at 1872. Now let's see if this area acts as a resistance or not. Otherwise, the markets will slowly and gradually move up from here. So let's hope for that happening. Talking about metals are all consolidating. Nothing much to see about around those as well. Coming to dollar index after 5 days of straight fall, on the 6th day, it has taken support over there and has increased slightly. And as you can see, apart from that, Indian rupee has not felt any impact of that. In fact, Indian rupee has gained against US dollars. It's at 83.09. Against euro also it has gained, and even again if you have pound sterling, it has gained against that as well. So Indian rupee looking fine at the moment. Coming to tomorrow's expiry, Nifty expiry 12th of October, and 1.18 is the put call ratio. You can see it was 1.28 yesterday, slight down from there, but it's still good bullishness continues in the market, and a lot of put options has been sold today as well at even closer strike prices, with 19,800 adding the highest amount of put build up on the intraday basis, with the 19,878, 750, 700, all these levels have added good amount of puts on in Nifty. But calls have also been written from 19,900 and 19,950 to 20,000, but that's lesser in number. So that is the current situation. People are again bullish in case of Nifty, and 20,000 looks like a good level for selling calls. So that is what people have done actually. So up above, we are looking at 19,818. You can see that did act as resistance. Markets did move up from there in the initial first half and made a high of 19,839, but then it came down, could not break it, and yeah. And 818 is the first level I'm looking at, the 19,870, 19,991 to 20,000. That is the zone to be watched out for in the upside. Downside, 9731 is a very good support, followed by 19,656. Again, not expecting the markets to fall below those levels. Back Nifty, after today's slight down move, but still it managed to close above 44,500. That is a good sign. So now we are obviously looking at targets of 44,775, then 45,075. That is the time when you go bullish on Back Nifty once 45,075 is crossed. Downside 44,500, 44,151. Again, not expecting the markets to fall below 44,151. So let's see how it trades tomorrow. And things are, I would say, US market, since it's coming under slight profit booking, but nothing major. This is normal. Maybe we can expect a consolidating expiry tomorrow. That is likely because the markets have rallied significantly, more than 500 points in the last few days. So that is obviously a significant rally, and markets can go into consolidation for a few days, and that is actually good for the markets instead of going up with huge gap ups, because if it does, like if it moves like that, then again when it falls, it will fall like that as well. So let's see what happens tomorrow. That is all from my side. Thank you for watching and have a very good night.